What up, y'all? It's your boy Ben here, and welcome back to another Pokemon Pocket video. And for this one, it's really hard to contain my excitement, primarily because we're going to be talking about the next expansion. That's right, A2, the next set that's coming to the game. So let's go ahead and just dive right in. A2, the next Pocket TCG expansion. Shout out to PokeZone for putting this together. But A2, as they've shared, is the next big expansion for the Pokemon TCG Pocket, y'all. It could likely feature more than 200 new cards like Genetic Apex 1, which is distributed across multiple booster packs. So this could be like pretty cool to see. We can expect it to kind of like follow along the trends of Genetic Apex 1, you know, because that's all we have. That's all we get with. That's really all we have to go with. And so before we like dive into like the possibilities and everything else like that, there is a release date, sort of. I want to say sort of, because just remember, these again are data mines. Things are subject to change. It could be the date that we see here that we're going to talk about, or it could just be something earlier. We'll find out, because as we saw with Mythical Island, Pokemon Pocket loves to keep things to their chest. Why? I don't know. Feed me the content. But they like to do that, so we're going with what we have here. However, it was shared that A2 will be released on January 29th, 2025. So what's really interesting about this is that we had the A1 and the A1A, and it kind of seems like we're getting like A2 for the next set. So it's interesting to see, like, maybe like these are coded for a whole year, and then maybe we'll move on to B as like they move on for things, or maybe we'll is following a, you know, big set, mini set, big set, mini set with like 6 weeks in between. So really just try to plan out just kind of those things that you're looking for. So January 29th seems to be kind of the piece here. However, and we're going to get to this in momentarily, but we've seen in other websites that January 30th may be the call. So all in all, the end of January seems to be the name of the game. If it's the 29th, that's awesome, because that's the day before the January 30th, and that's what I'd like to see. Just again, their disclaimer here, the following is speculations, but there's certainly not a guarantee of the content of the set. They just know that the release date is January 29th or the 30th. We'll find out together. But what cards could be in A2? This is the fun part, y'all. Let me know in the comments down below, what cards do you think is coming? I 100%, not 100%, because it can't be 100% about all of these, but like my huge hunch, my huge guess, my like, you know, if I were a betting man, right? I would say that this would follow Johto, and they could, like, you know, figure out different ways to play around it, but I think this would be a very good opportunity because Genetic Apex and Mythical Island really kind of like fostered their love for Kanto Pokemon, and so the Johto could be a really good focus here, because that just means we kind of get a lot of different things. So in the Johto piece that we could see, I mean, we already got the Celebi EX, but once again, that's really kind of like the only Johto one that we can get, and it's kind of one of my bigger things that I would love to see, this like kind of not listed here, is more evolutions, right? If we can get the Espeon flow, that'd be sick, and then an Umbreon. Shout out to the dark types that definitely want more love, and if they follow the line of kind of like how Flareon does and how Vaporeon and Jolteon, where it's kind of like you just need one of the energy and then like it's colorless to attack from there, that'd be pretty sweet. A lot of dual energy types to really be supported there with the evolutions, which would be really fun. But other things that could be seen are like our baby Pokemon. So we got Pichu, we got Clefairy, we got Elekid, we got Magby, right? These are, or Munchlax is for Snorlax. Maybe Snorlax could get some love, you know? And that would be really cool. I think, I'm not sure how the TCG does it. Maybe like these are now the basics, and then you get new Kanto mons that are stage 1s that weren't previously, and so that way that you can play with them, because they're different types and how you play with that. That'd be pretty fun. I don't know, but that would be interesting to see baby Pokemon be in there. And then we get new evolutions for Kanto Pokemon. So Umbreon, we got Kingdra, we got Steelix, right? The Pokemon that don't have the love that they need right now because you know that their evolutions are in later gens, and I think that'd be a really sweet touch to kind of get that full circle. So like even cards like Scizor, because when was the last time that you've actually seen a Scyther, right? That would be pretty awesome. And then we get our legendary Pokemon, we got our Lugia, we got our Ho-Oh, we got the legendary beasts. I'm gonna say beasts, I'm not gonna say dogs. I personally think they're cats, but I'll meet y'all in the middle and call them beasts. And then we got some iconic Pokemon like your Togepi, like your Marill, and I think everybody is ready for the dark type Tyranitar. That'd be pretty sweet. So there's that. And then like obviously with some of these as well too, we could expect to see some gym leaders as we saw the genetic apex to kind of support that. So getting a sense of like eight of them in similar way that we got like the 8 of the Kanto folks. What would be interesting to see here is like, do we get the Elite Four in a way, like, or would that be its own expansion kind of thing, right? Like you just get Elite Four and like all their mons and like that's its own thing. Like you can do so much with Pokemon Pocket, like it's so exciting. I think this is a very great question to ask here. Can pack points be used to obtain a 2 cards? So your pack points can only be used for the packs that you're opening them for. So like genetic apex points from there is for genetic apex. For Mythical Island, as we saw, is just for Mythical Island, and so you won't be able to like maneuver around for that. However, you know, fun fact, fun tip, save your hourglasses because those hourglasses are universal. So if you are hoarding them right now, I think I'm at 200 plus, you can use those towards these, and that's going to get you a head start on that. Will genetic apex packs still be available after A2 release? It's very likely. They haven't made any announcement that's going away, and like, you know, I feel like the first set's gonna stay here for a while. So until we hear from the Pokemon Pocket or Dina, like that, I think that they're here to stay. Another cool piece that's really coming as well is this new rarity. It's the Rainbow Rarity, which is really sweet. Open that up for you all. And then they're getting like the hyper rare cards of the physical game, which feature unique visuals and animations. There's like 97 visual effects for cards, so players can customize their deck with Shine Dust. I've kind of like held on to my Shine Dust, I don't know why, but we'll see how that like plays out. But this new Rainbow Rarity, I'm really excited to see how that goes, whether it's the Mon that's just rainbow, whether it's just a background. They can do a lot of fun things with that. We're going to be getting some new gift boxes as well, similar to how we saw with the Erica. What that gift box is going to be, we don't know yet, but like they are coming. We're seeing the different colors here, so that'd be really exciting to see like what kind of things that we get, what kind of things that we get for free. But that's really cool to have. And maybe because we get new level, new gift boxes, maybe they'll increase the level cap so that way folks who have already capped out and hit 50 can start earning that free gold per level once again. And then as always, we're gonna get more flares, and you know, some folks really love flaring their cards, and that's really awesome. I think I'll get into flaring once I flare it once, that's my default flare until I change it. I've seen so many times where folks make new decks and then you gotta re-flare it every single time, and it's just a lot of work. So I'm just holding on to them right now, and we go from there. But yeah, y'all, let me know, what are your thoughts on what's to come? What are some Pokemon that you're looking forward to in the new set? Hopefully it's Johto focused. So like, what's your favorite Johtomon that you'd love to see? We also have the Rainbow Rarity. Let me know, are you excited for that as well? Make sure that you always stay tuned, because we got the latest updates for you all. Click that like button, hit that notification bell button, definitely subscribe so that you do not miss out on a thing. Until the next one, y'all, peace.